All right, third video, last video for now for the By the Glasses for the 2023 summer menu. It is rosé season and we have an awesome addition, probably one of my favorite additions to the new summer menu, and it is Sancerre. This is true Sancerre, so hopefully you just watched video number 2 and you were sad because we didn't have a true Sancerre. Well, guess what? We actually added a Sancerre. So obviously when we're talking white wine in Sancerre, we're talking Sauvignon Blanc. We're talking red wine and or rosé because it's made from red wine. We're talking about Pinot Noir. So right off the bat, you can see that this wine, it's French, number 1. We know I like French wine. So that's like, bonus number 1. Number 2, you can look at this wine and say like, wow, that's really beautiful. You have just like gorgeous salmon color. In a French Pinot Noir rosé, you're gonna get like really ripe cherry. You're gonna get really ripe strawberry. But that's all gonna be like paired with that great minerality of French wines that the clay soils bring and the gravel soils. And then, of course, the acidity is just absolutely great. So, fabulous wine. I know I always lean on you to tell us, how do you sell this wine? Probably not very difficult.
Yeah, this one we've actually been selling a lot of, and we don't even have it quite on the menu yet. Like Sean was saying, the big difference between this and Sancerre is you're going to get a lot more berry, which is coming from the fact that it's Pinot Noir, not Sauvignon Blanc. It gets a little bit of exposure to the grape skins to get that nice salmon pink color. Very dry, very crisp, everything most people are looking for in a rosé. It's got great minerality, but that really light, juicy berry flavor on the tip of your tongue that just makes it really pleasing, really easy to drink, really easy to pair. And just again, like Sean was saying with Sancerre, that name alone paired it with a rosé, I think catches a lot of people's attention. I actually didn't realize that they made Sancerre rosé until we picked this bottle up, and I've seen that reaction from so many of my customers that are a little more wine savvy. They didn't realize it either, and they're always excited to give it a try, and every single person I've tried this on has loved it, ended up getting at least a couple glasses, if not a bottle to themselves. So you will not have any problem selling this wine.
Most people lean towards Provence in the world of rosé, and I think that has a lot to do with, obviously there's great rosés in Provence, and those are usually Grenache, Shiraz, Mourvedre, those kind of wines. Being 100% Pinot Noir, this is really rich in the mouth. Like it's like you take a sip of it and it's like, wow, that's a lot of fruit. It's just an absolute delicious wine. This takes the person that's usually like gets a rosé no matter where they go. You put them into this and they're like, wow, that's good rosé.
Yeah.
Like really, like that's amazing. So great addition. And then last but not least, Napa Valley Clos de Vol. This is a very well known Napa Valley Cabernet. It's big, it's lush, it's blackberry, it's violets, it's everything you want in a Napa Valley Cabernet. $23 on the list. This is an absolute great go-to red wine. I know we don't talk a lot about red wines at Blue Island because they're big. I don't know we have a filet mignon on the menu, so yes, pair it with this. But you also just have people that want to drink great Cabernet, and they want to drink great American Napa Valley Cab, whether they're having delicate sea bass or whatever. Yep. Not for us to tell them otherwise, right? So, before we just hit play on this video, I put this to my nose. My first expression was like, wow, right? Like this is a wow wine, right? Yeah. So, tell us about how you sell
that's you hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's berries and spice and everything nice. Like that's all you really need to know about this. Lots and lots of kind of ripe blackberry, plum, cassis on the nose. Really kind of more velvety texture to it. It's tannic, but it's kind of soft tannins. It's not completely dry out your mouth.
It's drink now.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's
the name is very well known to anyone that drinks Cabernet. It's a Napa Valley Cabernet, so that alone is just going to sell it by the glass for those people that are coming in just for that. You can pretty much just rest assured, like Sean was saying, a little more difficult to pair with our menu. This is really more for people that they were just going to drink Cabernet regardless of where they were going and what they were doing. They're going to be very happy with this wine. They're going to love the flavor. They're going to love the tannins. It's for people that say they want big, bold Cabernets. This is big and bold. For people that want something a little softer, a little more fruit forward, this is also for them. Like, you're not really going to have any problems selling this to anybody. You're really not going to have to do much yourself to get them in on this. This is just so easy drinking, so fruity and delicious that it's just, it's a great addition to our menu, and it really is just going to stand on its own.
It's a very, very sexy wine. Like, it's like, hey, it's 9 o'clock. We had dinner down the street. We're coming in for one more glass of wine.
Yeah,
That's a nice nightcap,
this is
right?
your after dinner
Yep.
wine for sure.